Ever thought about why the food chain is a thing? Like, why does a lion chow down on a gazelle, or why does a hawk dive in to nab a mouse? Well, we're gonna crack this puzzle together. Picture the food chain as a riveting saga of survival, a tale woven around life, death, and you guessed it, energy transfer. Yeah, you heard it right. Energy. It's a race from one living thing to another in the ecosystem, starting from the sun-kissed leaves of a tree to the tiny caterpillar nibbling them, and then to the bird that chirps happily after a caterpillar snack. You've probably thrown around the words predator and prey. Predators are the ones doing the hunting, like our friendly neighborhood lion or hawk, and prey are the ones playing hide and seek, like the gazelle or mouse. This beautiful tango of life and energy swap is what we fondly call the food chain, a survival story. So, grab your popcorn and let's deep dive into this mesmerizing world of the food chain. In the grand scheme of the food chain, you'll often hear the words predator and prey. But what do they mean? Well, let's dive right into it. Predators are the hunters of the natural world, the ones who chase, catch, and consume other animals for their energy. They can be as small as a spider spinning a web for unsuspecting flies, or as large as a lion prowling the savannah for a gazelle. Predators are equipped with special adaptations that help them in their hunt, like sharp claws, keen eyesight, or even stealthy camouflage. On the flip side, we have the prey. These are the animals that are hunted and eaten by predators. Prey species are as varied as the predators that hunt them. They can range from tiny plankton drifting in the ocean currents, all the way up to hefty wildebeest grazing on the plains. But don't be fooled. Being a prey doesn't mean they're just sitting ducks. Prey animals have their own set of adaptations to avoid becoming dinner. They may be swift runners, expert hiders, or they might even have a few tricks up their sleeves like playing dead or releasing foul-tasting chemicals. Now, it's crucial to understand that this predator-prey relationship isn't just a one-way street. It's a dynamic dance of survival that keeps our ecosystems balanced. Predators help control the population of prey species, preventing them from overgrazing or overpopulating an area. In turn, prey provide food for predators, ensuring they have the energy to survive and reproduce. But here's the twist. Many animals can be both predator and prey at different times. A frog, for instance, may feast on insects but also has to watch out for snakes. This shifting role highlights the complexity and interconnectedness of the food chain in the wild. Just remember, being a predator or prey isn't about being good or bad. It's all about survival in the wild. And that's the beauty and the drama of nature, where every day is a new chapter in the ongoing story of life on Earth. Now, not all food chains are the same. They can vary widely depending on the habitat or the place where animals live. Let's embark on a journey to explore different habitats and how they influence the food chains within them. Imagine a lush green forest, home to a myriad of creatures. Here, the food chain begins with plants that harness the sun's energy to grow. Herbivores such as deer munch on these plants and in turn become a meal for predators like wolves. But forests are not the only habitats where food chains exist. Suppose we dive into the ocean, a world teeming with life. Here, phytoplankton are the primary producers, floating on the water's surface, soaking up sunlight. These microscopic organisms are feasted on by small fish, which are then consumed by larger fish, and so on, until we reach the apex predators like sharks. Now let's take a leap from the cool ocean waters to the scorching heat of the desert. It might seem like life is impossible here, but even in these harsh conditions, a food chain exists. Plants like cacti have adapted to survive with minimal water, and they form the base of the food chain. Herbivores like the kangaroo rat nibble on these plants, and predators like snakes and hawks have their place too, feeding on these herbivores. In each habitat, the animals have evolved to survive and find their place in the food chain. Some have developed sharp claws and keen eyesight to hunt, while others have learned to blend into their surroundings to avoid being eaten. It's a constant game of survival, and every creature plays its part. The habitats we've explored today are just a few examples. There are countless others, each with its unique food chain. From the frozen tundra to the humid rainforests, every corner of our planet is a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life. So you see, whether it's the deep blue sea or the scorching desert, every habitat has its unique food chain. You might be thinking, okay, I understand what the food chain is, but why is it important? Well, let's break it down. The food chain is like the world's most complex jigsaw puzzle, where each piece plays a crucial role in creating a beautiful picture. Firstly, the food chain maintains balance in ecosystems. Imagine a world where only predators exist. Without prey, they'd starve, right? Similarly, a world with only plants would lack pollination and seed dispersal, leading to a stagnant ecosystem. The food chain ensures a harmonious balance by keeping population sizes in check. Next, the food chain aids in nutrient cycling. When a predator feasts on its prey, it's not just about satisfying hunger. It's part of a grand nutrient exchange. Nutrients taken up by plants from the soil are passed on to herbivores and then to carnivores. Upon death, these organisms decompose, returning the nutrients back to the soil. It's a beautiful, endless cycle. Lastly, the food chain supports biodiversity. Each species has its role in the food chain, from the tiniest insect to the largest predator. This interdependence creates a rich tapestry of life, where each thread is vital to the overall pattern. So the food chain isn't just about who eats who, it's a vital part of keeping our planet healthy and diverse. So there you have it, the food chain in all its glory. We've dived into the roles of predators and prey, the intricate dance of survival that plays out every day. We've ventured into different habitats, each with their own unique cast of characters. And we've underscored the importance of the food chain, a vital link that ensures the balance of life on our planet. Next time you see a bird swoop down to catch a worm, you'll know it's all part of the marvelous, interconnected world of the food chain.